I'm doing alright, Isabel. Thank you. So how have you been, Isabel? Hello everybody and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We are live here tonight in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We are in Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight for Friday Night SmackDown, and I tell you, SmackDown's gonna be great. I am Travis Bateman, and of course, alongside with my fellow Brit, Wade Barrett. Absolutely, it's going to be an incredible show. Yeah, I saw Roxanne have a new entrance. Still not a fan of the model they gave her, though. She's not champion, though. Yeah, but Julia isn't in the game, so Julia isn't going to be in the game. She's going to be DLC. So they're obviously going to put the title on her when the game comes out. You went bowling today? Cool. The Green Bay area feeling really good here tonight. For tonight's episode of SmackDown. Well, tonight we've got some big stuff in store here tonight. We've got Isabel. It was originally going to be a singles match against Candice LeRae, but it's now been updated. Isabel will team up with Jade Cargill, and they will take on Candice LeRae and her new running buddy and new friend, Wanda Williams. Well, this is going to be a huge opportunity for Miss Williams to making her in-ring debut tonight. Well, obviously Ronda wasn't going to be in 2K25. It's obvious she wasn't going to be there. But we've got a lot on tap here tonight, here on SmackDown. Especially the tag team titles to kick things off here tonight. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy looking to win their first titles here on the main roster. I'm very surprised Indy Harwell's in the game, and Tegan Knox. I'm very... The holiday. When things break, things shatter. The holiday. The little details matter. The following contest. The following contest is a tag team match, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, being accompanied by Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, and Joe Gacy. Well, huge opportunity for Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. They'll be looking to win their first titles here on the main roster. DIY! Reveal Brock or I won't buy the game. Well, those people will not be buying WWE. Well, those people are going to be disappointed because they will not be buying 2K25. If you want to play as Brock Lesnar so badly, just play 2K23 or any other game that he's in. Just get the hell over it. Brock Lesnar isn't going to be in the game. He's been exiled from WWE. Well, DIY claim they are one of the best tag teams in the world. Well, hey, they are approaching 100 days as the tag team champions. If they can get past Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, they will hit 100 days as the tag team champions. Should Liv and Raquel win next week? I say yes, but I think Bianca and Naomi will win. I say yes, they should, but I don't think they will. The only thing that's bad about the released wrestlers being in 2K25, there's only one small bad thing about it. The only small bad thing about them being in the game means people like Julia and Stephanie Vakir, Zarya, Motor City Machine Guns are all going to be DLC. That's the only bad thing about the released people being in the game. Now we have to cough up money. Now we have to give 2K money just to get other wrestlers that should already be on the game. So for this, so for the second straight game for the second straight 2K game in a row, that the current NXT Women's Champion is going to be DLC. Because in 2K24, it was Lyra Valkyria who was NXT Women's Champion, and she was DLC, and now it's going to be Julia. So two games in a row, the NXT Women's Champion is going to be DLC. I'm more surprised Ren isn't in the game and the other member of Fatal Influence. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Jasmine Knox isn't there. But I don't know why you're surprised Ren's not there, because the other guys aren't there. Miles Bourne and whoever the other guy is that's in that group. The fact they only put in Charlie Dempsey and not the other ones shouldn't be a surprise. Tag made, and here comes Ciampa. Well, hopefully some of the other missing members can be DLC instead of just friggin' legends. Hopefully the other missing NXT people can be DLC instead of legends. But I know they'll put more legends in than current roster people. Because I saw SmackDown Hotel's video, and he said there are 92 legends, and the active, and I'm just like, the frickin' legend, there are more legends in this game than frickin' active people on the roster, and I think that's a joke. Like, you're gonna have more legends in your game than people that are on the active roster. I think that's really stupid. There should be more active people on the roster than legends. Tag made. I figured Oba would be DLC. I didn't think he would be. I'm pretty sure they announced him earlier. And DIY are now in full control of this tag team match. And now this tag team match has turned around. And now the champions are in control. Of course, everyone is complaining about, that Toni Storm won the match, and the only reason why they hate it is because she won with a roll-up. And I'm just like, and I'm thinking to myself, guys, I've seen so many title matches end with roll-ups. We've seen so many, like, Lyra Valkyria beat Becky Lynch with a roll-up. I didn't hear anyone complain about, was it bad that Lyra won with a roll-up on Becky Lynch? No, of course not, because it's WWE. It's perfectly fine for WWE to have champions lose by a roll-up, but when it's another company that does it, oh no, you can't do that. Not after the incredible reign they've had. Not after the great reign Mariah May had. You can't do her dirty like that. So typical. Less legends in my 2K game, Ryan. Less legends equals better. You should be having you should be having more wrestlers that are on the current roster than legends. And you can debate about that with me all you want. And you can debate about it all you want, Ryan. I stand by it. Current roster talent should be on there more than legends. And now Gacy now starting to feel it now. Starting to build up momentum. The momentum's now starting to shift here. And what the hell? Why was he posing like he's the Hurricane? Johnny Gargano began posing like he was the freaking Hurricane. I also wouldn't be surprised if people hate it because it's Tony's 4th reign and it takes away from others. Well, it's in Australia. Of course Tony was going to win the title because it's in Australia. Should Tony Storm lose in Australia? I mean, sure. Harley and Buddy lost in Australia. But again, people only hate it because Mariah lost by a roll-up. And I'm like, I've seen so many wrestlers lose their titles by roll-ups. To sit there and say that someone shouldn't lose a title by a roll-up is stupid. To say someone shouldn't lose a title because of it's a roll-up is stupid, because I've seen so many champions lose their titles because of roll-ups. I saw that Buddy Murphy got injured. Well, I didn't know he was injured, so speedy recovery to him. And there's the clothesline by Gacy! We could have new champs! Oh, but Tommaso Ciampa saving it. Oh, get out of the ring there, Nikki. Oh, look at this. And now Dexter Lumis going after Ciampa. And now Dexter going after Ciampa. And all our brawl breaking out here. And all our brawl breaking out. And all our brawl breaking out. Oh, wait a minute. Johnny Gargano looking to take advantage, and he got him. Johnny Gargano takes advantage, and DIY steal it. We're the best damn tag team in the world. Well, all I'm going to say is this. Tony Storm's not going to be champion for long. I guarantee you they're going to have Mariah May win the title back. So I guarantee you Mariah May is going to win the title back, and all the people that were whining will whine about another thing. Because we all know, Sean, fans have to whine about everything. Like, we can never be happy about anything. It's always got to be bad. It's always got to be everything is bad. Everything is bad to the fans. There's nothing good in pro wrestling. There's no such thing as a feel-good moment. There's no such thing as happy endings. There's no such thing as people have to be happy. There's no such thing as happiness in the world of pro wrestling. We've always got to be angry. We've always got to be angry. We've always got to be angry, and we've got to complain about everything. Not allowed to be happy. We always got to be on social media whinging about something. In my opinion, Toni Storm deserved to win the title just because it was her home country in Australia. And as I said in my review, Mariah is most likely going to win the title back anyway. So So the people that are whinging and complaining have nothing to whinge and complain about. And besides, it evens up their rivalry. Mariah won the first match. Tony wins the second match. And then have a third match. And then they will have a third match and then they will have a third and final decisive match to decide their feud. They have been one of the best feuds in AEW, and people still want to complain. Easily one of the best things about AEW is their feud. So they're going to have a third and decisive match. And Mariah will win the third one. Yes, of course. Oh, I'll let you go. May I help you, Ivy? Nick, I want a shot at AJ Lee and the television championship. My performance last week against Charlotte Flair have better put me on notice. It definitely did. I will agree. It definitely put you on notice. Your performance with Charlotte was very well done, and Charlotte even praised your abilities. So, as far as I'm concerned, you could be in hunt for the... Actually, I'm sorry, Nick, I don't mean to interrupt. Skylich. I think I deserve a shot at the television title. You've been off TV for months. You've been off TV for weeks, and you think you can just walk back in here and think you deserve a title shot now all of a sudden? Well, I am Sky Lynch, the Australia's best. Please, Australia's best. I'm American made. Hey. You know what? Hey, no need to fight. I tell you what. The two of you, since the two of you want a shot at AJ Lee, unfortunately, there was one big other thing I was going to inform. Charlotte Flair is getting her shot at the Survivor Series against AJ, so how about this? The two of you will go at it next week, and the winner will meet the winner of AJ Lee and Charlotte Flair for the television championship. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Perfect. Because I would love nothing more than to tap you out and show why I am American made. I look forward to it. Gigi Dolan, Cora? She isn't on my level. No one is. Want to know why? Why? Because I'm the prodigy and I am the chosen one. Non-sanctioned, not nonsense match, but okay. What is my opinion of it? I'm kind of sick and tired of... My opinion is I'm very sick and tired of always seeing them fight, because it seems like every year they find a way to fight. They're on separate shows and they're still having them fight each other. They can't be consistent. I love you too, Isabel. Don't you get sick of seeing the same two wrestlers fight each other consistently? Especially since their feud's been going on since they arrived in WWE. But I guess I'm wrong in that department. How was Raw? It was alright. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Tatum Paxley, G.G. Dolan! Well, G.G. Dolan... 4 faces and 2 heels in the women's chamber. Well, Roxanne Perez is apparently a face because of how they booked her on Raw. Well, Gigi Dolan ready for action against Roxanne Perez. Do 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 wabba do 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 wabba do 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 wabba. And her opponent being accompanied by Cora Jade. She is the prodigy, the chosen one, Roxanne Perez! Or Roseanne Perez, because Lillian Garcia called her Roseanne. And I'm like, Roxanne, not Roseanne. There she is, the prodigy, the chosen one. The woman that feels mistreated here on SmackDown ever since Ava became the assistant general manager and the boss of the women's division. Well, Roxanne Perez just cannot stand Ava. We've known that for a very long time. Let's not forget about Shotzi, who's been trying to get on the good graces of Gigi and Tatum. Yes, I agree. Seeing the same matches is tiring. I'm surprised no one said that about the 3 matches Buddy and Alistair had. It's because they had 3 matches. They didn't consistently fight each other. They didn't continue to fight each other. That's because they wrestled each other 3 times. If they wrestled each other more often as the years went on, then it would have gotten tiring. But because they only wrestled each other like 3 times, that's different. But I do agree. But I do agree. But of course, Buddy and Alistair's matches were great though. Their matches were fantastic. Did wish Buddy won, but according to him, he didn't want to beat Alistair. Oh, shades of Saraya there with the page turner. But according to him, he didn't want to beat him. He didn't want to do a 50-50 booking scenario with their matches. A big old slam there by Dolan. Hey, wake up there, Rod Zapati. Are you daydreaming? Wake up. And now an STO takes down Perez. I think we've all... Yeah, I don't want to see it either. I don't care if they're friends. Oh, DDT. And there's a DDT, and now look at Rod Zapati, and now look at... Hey! Rob Zapati now dealing with Cora Jade. Dealing with Cora Jade here, and now Tatum Paxley now. Tatum Paxley now going after Jade. And now look at Cora. Oh. And now Cora Jade looking for the pop rocks. And now Gigi able to avoid the danger. And now Dolan. And Dolan taking out Roxanne. And maybe. And now Gigi now. Now Roxanne looking for the pop rocks. Dolan blocks it. Dolan blocks it now. Single leg crab. And now look out here. And now back and forth here, and now Cora Jade. Oh man! Cora Jade sending Paxley into the steel steps. And now Dolan getting caught off guard, and there's the pop rocks. And there's the pop rocks to Dolan. And Roxanne gets the win! Roxanne with the win! The prodigy showing why she is in fact the prodigy. Here is your winner, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. That's right. That's more like it. Roxanne obviously happy. We win, like always. Exactly. We are the best damn tag team in the world. There is no team that can stop us. Because you haven't faced real competition. So this is Raw, huh? Ryan, this is SmackDown. Oh, SmackDown? Who the hell are you? You know me, I'm Nick Nemeth. Yeah, we know who you are, Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, we know you, Dolph, but who's this goon next to you? He's my brother, Ryan. Oh, Ryan Ziggler? So we got Dolph Ziggler and Ryan Ziggler, the Ziggler brothers. Yeah, the Ziggler brothers. I'm not a... Who the hell do you think you are talking to my brother Nick like that? Huh? Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, calm yourself. Calm yourself there, Ryan. We may come for those. Oh, you wouldn't want these. You wouldn't want these, Nick. You pretty boy. Actually, if anyone is gonna be taking those tag team titles, it's American made. Oh, look, it's Team Angle 2.0, Tommaso. Yeah, Team Angle 2.0. Well, I guess we should call them Team Gable. Yeah, Team Gable. Team Gable. You're not American made. You're American losers. I'll tell you one thing. We're gonna come for those tag team titles. Hey, look, it's Dolph. Didn't you get fired? Yeah, he did. He did get fired. Yeah, because you sucked. That's why you got fired. Hey, you don't talk to my brother that way. You know what, man? You know what? I got an idea. If you two boys are up for it, how about me and my brother Ryan take on you two next week? If you're going to put your money where your mouth is. We accept. Because we are American made. And how about the winner face these two? No. No, that's not happening. You know what? It's official. You serious, Nick? I am serious. Ryan, Nick, nice of you to be here on SmackDown. Hello to you, Mr. Aldous. And next week, Nick Nemeth and your brother Ryan will face American Made, the Creed brothers. And the winners will face DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championships. This is ridiculous, man. Ugh. Well, DIY, not too happy about that. I am excited for Alexa and Naomi to go at it. Also with Bianca. Maybe Alexa gets revenge on Liv. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not really excited to see Alexa and Bianca go at it since their two matches weren't exactly great. I mean, their two matches weren't exactly great, so I'm not really excited to see those two go at it. Naomi and Alexa, yeah, because they had good chemistry. Not exactly Bianca, because their 2 matches weren't exactly great. Well, here comes the ever-dangerous Solo Sikoa. Dun 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 dun. Well, it was nice to see TNA wrestlers Nick and Ryan, the Namath brothers, backstage. Good to see them. Yeah, it was good to see them, and we're going to be seeing them in action next week here on SmackDown against American Made and his opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Chris Reigns. Well, nice to see Chris has grown his hair back. Chris has hair again. Yep, his hair grew back. Chris Reigns with a bit of an updated ring attire. Well, it is quite updated regardless. Chris looking good as he prepares to take on one of his longtime rivals, Solo Sikoa. Well, it is sad to see those people. Well, it is sad, but hey. I wonder if Sky told Chris to grow his hair back. Isn't it ironic and isn't it a coincidence? Now, Travis, I think it's a little bit of a coincidence. What's that? Chris and Sky had both been on TV, have both been off TV for a while. Yes, that is true. Yeah, that is true. And now, and we see Sky Lynch return backstage confronting Ivy Nile. Yes. And now Chris Reigns is here. Isn't it weird that they were both gone from TV for months, and now both of them are back? Obviously they lived together, and obviously they were just taking a bit of a break. And also, Chris was bald the last time we saw him. Solo Sikoa and Chris Reigns are quite long-time rivals. They have been long-time rivals for a while. Solo Sikoa tried to get Chris Reigns to join his bloodline alongside the Tonga brothers and Jacob Fatu, but Chris chose to side with his hero and idol, Roman Reigns. His tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and that's what really kick-started their long-time feud last season. Well, Solo Sikoa obviously still wants to get back at Chris Reigns for not siding with him. Well, hey, Chris Reigns made the right decision because he and Roman Reigns last season became World Tag Team Champions. They were World Tag Team Champions. It actually happened this season. My apologies. Yes, this season he and Roman were World Tag Team Champions. Chris got his first main roster championship, so in my opinion, I think Chris made the right choice. Oh. I'll take AJ versus Braun at WrestleMania over AJ versus Logan Paul. Absolutely. I'll take anything over Logan Paul. I want Logan Paul to not be at WrestleMania. I don't want Logan Paul at WrestleMania, but it's clear he is going to be at WrestleMania against somebody. It's probably going to be CM Punk or John Cena. Oh! Went for a Superman punch, but Solo Sikoa ducked under it. Acknowledge me, Chris! And a kick out by Chris. Huh? Do I have to beat you up? Do I have to teach you a lesson again, huh? Don't make me hurt you. No, he's not. No, he's not. And Chris with that flying jump punch, shades of Roman Reigns with that Australia punch. I find it fun. I find it funny every time we see a Canadian destroyer, but if it's done by another person, they'll call it whatever the country they're from. It's the spinning solo and a kick out. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because Harley Cameron did a Canadian destroyer and then they called it an Australian destroyer. They called it an Australian destroyer. Solo went for the Samoan spike. Oh man! They called it the Australian destroyer. I'm just like, why does it whenever someone does the Canadian destroyer, it's all of a sudden a different name? Penta did it on Raw, and then they called it a Mexican destroyer. So, like, if you're from another country and you're doing a destroyer, it's all of a sudden named after your country. Spear! And Solo runs directly into a spear by Chris. And there's the win. Chris Reigns with the win over Solo Sikoa. Hard-fought win. Here is your winner, Chris Reigns. And Chris Reigns with a hard-fought victory over Solo Sikoa. And look at Solo from behind. And now Solo from behind attacking Chris. Go. Now a Samoan spike to Chris. I told you to acknowledge me! Hey, come on, man, enough! And look at this now jabbing his thumb into Chris's throat over and over and over again. Solo Sikoa is snapped. And now the security team trying to get Solo off. Come on, break it up. And Solo Sikoa is completely gone mad. Wow, Carmella. Man, when you say you're the most beautiful woman in WWE, man, you are not wrong. Get lost, you creep. Get lost, you creep. I'm married. Hey, don't feel bad. I'm married, mind you. Well, hey, don't feel bad. As considering that I am all ego, Ethan Page, you should feel honored to be looking at me. Ugh, you're a creep. Get lost. I mean, Kelly couldn't resist me. Well, Corey is a loser, unlike me. Oh. The guy he had a cry because he's having a whinge because he's not doing commentary. Yeah, I know she likes me. Ethan likes to go around and creep on people. Nah. You see, Mr. Ethan Page, Mr. All Ego. You want to say you're all ego, huh? He's gonna get dropped by a BFT. Courtesy. With everybody saying, L.A. Knight, yeah, yeah. Now hit my music. L.A. Knight. Well, we're about to find out who's going to be Damian Priest for the United States Championship. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a #1 contenders match for the United States Championship. Introducing first, L.A. Knight. Yeah. And as always, in every arena, LA Knight getting a huge ovation. It's my boy, LA Knight. Well, we know he's your guy, Wade. Absolutely. He's got his work cut out for him against Ethan Page. Ego. Gotta kill her with a smile. His opponent from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds. All creep, Ethan Page. What? Oh, what in the heck? Lillian Garcia pulling out the comment that May used to say about him in NXT, calling him a creep. Listen, this guy is not a creep. I want to make it very clear, this guy is not a creep. Just because he likes attractive women, well, he is a creep. All right, Isabel, see ya. And thank you for joining us on commentary, Priest. No worries. Nice of you to have me out here. You came out here during the commercial break, and now Damian, who are you looking forward to facing for the United States Championship between these two guys? Personally, it doesn't matter to me. Whether if it's Ethan Page. Yeah, I agree. Ethan is a bit of a creep. And he is a married man. But what about Ethan Page? Ethan Page has been on a roll as of late, Damian. And let's not forget, he beat you a few weeks ago. Yes, Ethan, I will admit, I underestimated Ethan Page when we were in the ring together. And yeah, I'm not going to make excuses. He did beat me. I'm not going to make excuses about it. I underestimated him and I paid for it. But this time around, I'm not going to make the same mistakes. Oh! Shoulder tackle off the top there by Ethan Page. The winner of this match is going to go on to meet you, Priest, for the United States Championship at the Survivor Series. I look forward to defending this title against either one of these guys. Oh, man, vicious backbreaker there by Ethan Page. I'm all ego! Ethan Page has only lost one match since coming here to Friday Night SmackDown. That was to Sami Zayn. Oh, that was to Sami Zayn. Big body splash there. Oh, man, and LA Knight just gets the shoulders up. Very close there for Ethan Page. And a big old elbow drop to LA Knight. Does LA Knight have a new finisher? Because I saw him beat The Miz with his elbow drop. He didn't win with the BFT. I guess they're changing up LA Knight's finishing moves. I guess they're trying to protect the BFT now, I suppose. And Or I guess the Miz is that shit that he loses to an elbow drop. Take your pick. Oh, wait a minute. And Ethan Page had something planned, but LA Knight able to avoid it into an air raid crash. Yeah! Oh, and there's the Megastar elbow. Cover on Page to go to the Survivor Series. Oh, and a kick out. Come on! Now LA Knight going out after Ethan Page. Well, Ethan Page is Ethan Page hanging strong with a former two-time United States champion. These two guys are slugging it out, and I love it. I'm very sure you're enjoying this matchup, Damien. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm enjoying it. One of these two guys will get the honor to rise for El Champion, Damian Priest. Oh, big old right hand there by LA Knight. And now LA Knight on the top rope. Takes down Page with that elbow drop and a kick out. And now looking for the blunt force drama. Ethan Page able to avoid. Ethan Page avoiding. And Ethan Page with a jackhammer. With a fancy jackhammer. Oh, shades of WWE Hall of Famer Bill Goldberg. Oh, wait a minute. Blunt force trauma attempt. Blunt force trauma attempt. And LA Knight avoiding. And LA Knight avoiding a butterfly pile driver, it looked like. And now LA Knight with a right hand. Here's a little bit of fact for you, Wade and Damien. Ethan won the NXT title in 40 days after his debut. That is faster than anyone. Faster than Kevin Owens, who had the record for 60 days. That is super impressive. Big old superplex. That is very impressive. Big old superplex to Ethan Page. Oh, so close. LA Knight was so close. I will admit that is very impressive for Ethan Page to win the NXT title in 40 days. That is super impressive. You may not like Ethan Page, but he's very talented. May not have to like the guy, but he is incredibly talented, as Ethan Page now finds himself against the ropes. And look at this now. Oh, look out, looking for Ego's Edge, and he hits it. Ego's Edge to LA Knight. And Ethan Page is going to Survivor Series. Ego. Gotta kill her with a smile. Ego. Here is your winner. All Crete, Ethan Page. Well, there you go, Damian Priest. You'll be meeting Ethan Page for the United States Championship at the Survivor Series. I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I'm looking forward to it. Well, Ethan Page looking to become the United States Champion. Hello, champ. That title is mine. That title is mine. You'll be ready. You better be ready. Well, can Ethan Page win his first main roster championship against Damian Priest at the Survivor Series? I'm looking forward to it. Let's take you back to what transpired earlier tonight. It was backstage arriving here earlier tonight. Jey Uso was attacked by MJF out in the parking lot, Sami Zayn would then come to Jey Uso's aid. Yeah, Sami Zayn would come to Jey's aid, and then out of nowhere, Braun Breaker would appear and spear the hell out of Sami Zayn. I have no idea why the hell Braun Breaker got involved, but MJF and Braun Breaker laid waste to Sami Zayn and the World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso, which has now been made a tag team match for later tonight, as MJF teams with Braun Breaker to take on World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso and Sami Zayn in a tag team match. It's going to be an incredible tag team matchup. And Wade, we have some special guests here tonight in the crowd. We have TNA Knockouts champion Marsha Slamovich. The TNA Knockouts heavyweight champion Marsha Slamovich. And there is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Joe Hendry. We believe, we believe. Did someone say his name? And also there are the TNA Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Delete. Matt and Jeff Hardy getting a huge ovation here for the WWE audience. Very nice to see. Very nice to see the NXT Tag Team Champions. Very much looking forward. Very happy to see majority of the TNA stars, and also there's the Digital Media Champions Steph DeLanda in the crowd as well, alongside her new boyfriend, I suppose. Yeah, that man looks really creepy. Well, it's time for some tag team action. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a tag match set for Evolve. Making their way to the ring, the team of Candice LeRae and Wanda Williams. The way. Well, Wanda Williams making her WWE debut. She was a part of this season's Tough Enough class. Yeah, she was a part of this season's Tough Enough alongside her pro, Candice LeRae. She was the runner-up of the Tough Enough tournament that was ultimately won by April Johnson. A big opportunity here for Wanda Williams to showcase her talent. And Candice LeRae got her eye on the Digital Media Champion, Steph DeLanda. Miss Money in the Bank. A storm is coming. And here come their opponents. At least Jade will have a better attire. I agree. Not a fan of this one. And their opponents, the team of Isabel and Jade Cargill. Isabel and Jade Cargill making their way to the ring. And let's not forget, last week there was video evidence of who was by the crime scene, and Jade Cargill and Isabel were seen by the crime scene after what happened to Indy Hartwell. Yes, and that flat out proves that Isabel and Jade Cargill were the ones that assaulted Indy Hartwell. Candice LeRae has been telling everybody from day one it was Isabel. She's been telling us all from day one it was Isabel, and that video evidence proved that Isabel is the criminal. I don't buy that video proof as legitimate evidence. Well, it is legitimate evidence, Travis. Wanda Williams, this is her first ever WWE match, and tags out to Candice LeRae. Wanda Williams grew up in Kentucky. She grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. She was a huge soccer fan. She says she's a huge soccer and football fan. Whoa! Beautiful move there by Isabel. And she was a big soccer and football fan growing up. Oh, and she also said she also said she grew up watching pro wrestling as well. And she said it was her dream to be here in the WWE. And now Isabel finds herself in big trouble. I knew it was you all along, Isabel! And now Candice LeRae. And now Isabel trying to fight back here. And remember, Candice LeRae in the video evidence last week showed Isabel and Jade Cargill hanging by the crime scene. And now all of a sudden now means they're the ones that did it. Oh man, and Candice! April beat you. April beat you. April beat you. Shut up! And Wanda still, and oh man, Isabel avoiding. Isabel avoiding Candice's assault. Wanda Williams on the apron. Wanda Williams on the apron, watching on as Isabel gets the upper hand on Candice. Tag made, and here comes Cargill. And tag made, and oh man, and now it's Wanda Williams. And now Wanda Williams will now have to contend with Jade Cargill. Oh my God! Wanda Williams is now going to have to contend with Jade Cargill. Oh man! Spear by Cargill. Wanda Williams now getting decimated by Cargill. Come on! Well, welcome to the big leagues, kid. Welcome to the big leagues. Oh, Wanda! And now Cargill has Williams. Oh my God, and a running powerbomb to Williams. And a kick out. Williams has got to try something, and quickly. Oh, Cargill with an uppercut. And now look at this here. And now wait a minute. Oh, there's Nikki. What the hell is Nikki Cross doing out here? Well, Nikki Cross is out here. She's by the steps. She's sitting by the steps, watching Candice LeRae. This isn't her business. Why is she out here? Oh, Isabel with a drop kick. Wanda now in trouble. Wanda now in trouble. Oh, big old clothesline. And there's the big clothesline by Isabel. Wanda goes down. Isabel, top rope, shooting star press. Shooting star press to Williams. Star of Melbourne to Williams. Isabel and Jade get the win. Big win for Isabel and Jade. Hits the Aussie Lariat, yep. Here are your winners. The team of Isabel and Jade Cargill. An impressive victory there for Jade Cargill and Isabel as they celebrate their... Nikki knows. Nikki knows who did it. The person that attacked Indy is... the person that lost this match is guilty. And look at this! And now look at Candice LeRae from behind just attacked Nikki Cross. And now look at this. And now with her, oh my God, and with her Money in the Bank briefcase. And Candice LeRae with her Money in the Bank contract just hitting Nikki over and over and over again. And Candice LeRae with her Money in the Bank contract assaulting Nikki Cross. Come here! Oh no! Oh no! Now it has Nikki Cross, and now the wicked stepsister off the briefcase. Look at is Nikki laughing? Nikki Cross is laughing. You in big trouble. Nikki Cross is laid out in the ring, but she's laughing and pointing at Candice LeRae and Wanda Williams. Is Nikki trying to say that it was them that attacked Indy Hartwell? I think that is exactly what Nikki Cross is trying to say. This woman is a psychopath. Hey! I want to make it one thing clear to you, Maxwell. I didn't help you because I like you. I didn't even want to help you. I attacked Jay because I want a shot for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hey, easy there, big guy. Easy there, big fella. When I become the World Heavyweight Champion, I promise you will be one of the first guys I will defend that World Heavyweight Championship against. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you will. Hey, I've always been a man of my word, Braun. And you have my word. When I beat Jay at Survivor Series for the World Heavyweight Championship, you will be one of the first guys I will defend the title against. Because MJF has always been about giving opportunities to young superstars. I mean, if you think about it, Braun, who has Jey Uso been facing for the World Heavyweight Championship? An old man like CM Punk. They've had, what, hundreds of matches against each other for the World Heavyweight Championship. Because you want to know why, Bron? Because Jay knows deep down, in his soul, that he can only beat washed-up has-beens like CM Punk. Guys like you are being overlooked. And the way you were treated when you were stolen out of that United States title was very unjust. And now your girlfriend got demoted back to NXT because she wasn't good enough. Does that make you angry, Bron? A little. Well, good. Put all that frustration and anger out on Jay and Sami Zayn in our tag team match tonight. We're going to show them why we aren't to be messed with. You're the future, big man. Let's go. MJF getting through to Bron Breakker. Well, he does have a... Well, here's the thing. MJF made some really good points to Bron Breakker. Let's go. He made some very valid points. This following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn. Huge ovation for Sami Zayn as he makes his way to the ring. He teams up with his buddy Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, to take on Bron Breakker and Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Uso! Isabel hits the Aussie Lariat. Yep, she did a better buckshot lariat than Logan Paul. It's just me, Uso. Day one is just me, Uso. Day one is just me, Uso. Day one is say, line them all up, knock them down like this. Hey, hey, hey. Yay, 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 yay. Sit down, Travis, you're embarrassing me. Come on, Wade. You gotta yeet. If you want to feel good about yourself, Wade, you gotta yeet. And his tag team partner from San Francisco, California. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. Main event, Jey Uso. Yay, 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 yay. Sit down, Travis, you're embarrassing me. Main event, Jey Uso, who has been a proud World Heavyweight Champion. Defended his title against all different kinds of opponents. But Jey Uso's got his work cut out for him at Survivor Series when he takes on MJF. That's your fault. It is all this salvation. And their opponents first. Bron Breakker. Well, Bron Breakker has obviously been furious over losing the United States Championship. Well, that's what MJF said. Hey, he's been overlooked. You know, he lost the US title, never got his rematch for the belt. He thinks Charlotte will lose. I don't think so. if Bianca Belair is going to wrestle Rhea Ripley like they say at WrestleMania, then Bianca should be a heel heading into that match. Like, the reveal should show Bianca and Naomi, or at least just Bianca Belair, that attacked Jade Cargill, right? Because if you have them both heading into the match as faces, then it's not going to be a good look, in my opinion. I think Bianca should, if Bianca is going to wrestle Rhea for the belt, as what Tom says is going to happen, then Bianca should at least be a heel by then. He thinks she'll lose to Elevate Tiffany. But apparently winning can also... But apparently Becky Lynch winning elevated Tiffany. But apparently Becky Lynch defeating Tiffany Stratton elevated her, so... So not exactly. I still think Charlotte will win. I'll be surprised if Charlotte loses. And here we go, big tag team matchup here. Sami Zayn starting things off here with Braun Breaker. What if Charlotte wants to lose and Triple H says no? Remember Tom Colohue has claimed on his streams that Triple H listens to his talent. But what if Charlotte wants to lose and he says, no, you're going over? Then that will prove my point that Triple H doesn't listen to his wrestlers like they claim he does. And also telling Becky no, and also letting Becky Lynch win when she wanted to lose is also pretty good evidence to show that Triple H does not listen to his talent like Tom Colohue claims. If he listens to his talent, wouldn't he have Becky lose? So I think John Cena will win his 17th world title, even though Tom says Triple H listens to his talent, and if John Cena says he doesn't want to win his 17th, Triple H will listen to him, which I think is a load of bullshit. Come on, Sammy! Cover again on Zayn and kick out. Well, Jey Uso on the apron, watching on as MJF and Braun Breaker look to take down Sami Zayn. Well, Sami Zayn now being picked apart here by Braun Breaker and MJF. And now Sami Zayn with a nice counter into a blue thunderbomb on Breaker. Oh, and MJF breaking things up. Come on, man. Now Sami Zayn now trying to fight off both. Oh, trying to fight both MJF and Braun off. And Braun Breaker showing off his incredible athleticism. Incredible athleticism there by Breaker. Tag made. Here comes MJF. Come on, Sammy. And now look at this. Sami Zayn now being picked apart here. This is how usually things go here in these matches. One partner slowly gets picked apart. Sami Zayn being picked apart here. Sami Zayn being picked apart here in a last chancery. Locked in good in that last chancery. Sami Zayn really needs to get free here. Sami Zayn in fact does in fact get free. MJF now finds himself in trouble. Sami Zayn now getting free. Oh, and there's a hell of a kick. Tag made, and here comes Jey Uso. The Yeet Man, the World Heavyweight Champion, has now entered the ring.
Oh, yeet, 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 yeet. Oh, yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Oh, yeet. Oh, yeet.
And now Jey Uso building momentum. And now it's MJF who's now on the back foot. And now it's MJF who's on the back foot. And now MJF now finding his way out. Oh. I mean, sure, I'll be happy if Charlotte does put over Tiffany, but again, it's just she's losing who the company wants her to lose to. But don't think for a second Charlotte Flair losing to Tiffany Stratton is all of a sudden going to make the fans appreciate Charlotte. Charlotte could go on for the rest of her career. She could be a jobber for the rest of her career. She could lose matches for the rest of her career, and fans will still hate her. Oh, and a spear by Jey. Oh, and comes Bron Breakker. And now Sami Zayn. Oh, and now Sami Zayn and Bron Breakker going at it. And now Sami Zayn and Bron Breakker going at it now. Oh, and Jey Uso with the hip attack. Yeah, it does. That's one of the things I didn't like. I'm like, what was the point in building up? That's what I wanted to know. Like, what was the point of building Ivy Nile up if you were just going to have Ivy not challenge for the title? So it kind of makes building up Ivy Nile all for nothing. Now Bron Breakker making the tag, and now Jey Uso. And now Jey Uso taking down Breakker. And now Sami Zayn now going after MJF on the outside. And now Bron was looking for his spear. And oh man! And the World Heavyweight Champion getting hung up. And the World Heavyweight Champion getting hung up. And Bron Breakker now in control. Bron Breakker has now turned the tides of this matchup here. And oh, look at Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn taking MJF off the apron. Oh, what a counter by Jey! What a counter by Jey! What a counter by Jey! Super kick. And now Breakker now. Oh! The classic hand slap. The classic hand slap between the ears. And now Bron Breakker slams down the World Heavyweight Champion. And oh man, what a tag team matchup this has been here. Here in our semi-main event. Rhea Ripley issued out an open challenge. Shotzi accepted it on social media. Oh, and Breakker takes down the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh man, and Jey Uso survives. How in the hell did he do that? Tag now made, and here comes MJF. And oh man, what a tag team match we are witnessing here. Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, MJF, Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn with a roll up on MJF, and MJF had to break free there. MJF had to get out of that one. And now Sami Zayn rolling up MJF again, and MJF holding on. Oh, and see you later, Braun. See you later, Braun Breaker. Indeed, he gets knocked off. He gets knocked off now. Oh, and Sami Zayn with a big kick right to the head to MJF. Another version of a hell of a kick. Oh man, incredible. Incredible. MJF holding on. Tag made to Jey Uso. The World Heavyweight Champion now getting tagged in. And now MJF. And the World Champion now going at it. And now Jey Uso. And his #1 contender going back and forth. The two will meet for the championship at the Survivor Series. We're getting ourselves a little bit of a preview right here, Bateman. Oh, look out here. And now MJF. And now Jey Uso trading pins with each other. Trading pinfalls with each other. And now Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker now going at it on the outside. An outside brawl. And now an outside brawl between Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn. Oh, Jey Uso going up. Jey Uso going up, looking for the yeet splash. Going up, looking for the yeet splash. MJF now. MJF obviously had the wherewithal of knowing what was going to happen. MJF obviously has been doing his homework. Has obviously been doing his homework. And now Braun Breaker. And now Braun Breaker takes out Zayn. And now MJF. Oh man, takes advantage. And MJF has just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. Wow. MJF just knocked off the World Heavyweight Champion. That's right. Here are your winners. MJF and Braun Breaker. A hell of a tag team match, but MJF emerging victorious, knocking off Jey Uso. Could that be the preview at Survivor Series? Hello, Nick. You wanted to see your queen? I did. I did in fact, Charlotte. AJ, thanks for stopping by. Make this quick. I have to meet my husband. Well, I have next week, I have something big to tell the two of you. Next week, on the go-home shows of Survivor Series, next week, the two of you both will face off, but not against each other. It'll be in a pick your poison match. Charlotte, you will pick AJ's opponent, and AJ, you will pick Charlotte's opponent. I may have someone in mind to face AJ. You're not going to make me fight Camille, okay? You're not going to make me fight Camille, okay, Charlotte? And besides, and besides, you know what, Nick? I've already made up my mind who I want to see face Charlotte. Who? Who have you got in mind? Who have you got in mind? It's Tiffy time! How about it, Charlotte? Next week, your opponent, Tiffany Stratton. Wow. Not a bad choice. I'll beat Charlotte, and I'll be on the tiffy top. Alright, that's official next week. Charlotte, you will meet Tiffany Stratton. But what about AJ's opponent? As for AJ, I've got a good I've got an idea. I know just the person to fight AJ. Who is it going to be then, Charlotte? I've already told you your opponent.
CEO, CEO, CEO.
Oh, Green Bay! Say hello to your CEO. This jobber you're putting me up against? Hey, you and AJ, you and Mercedes have history with each other. Alright, well, thank you for letting me know your opponents. Next week, Charlotte will meet Tiffany, and you, AJ, will meet Mercedes next week. And don't feel bad when you lose to your CEO, AJ, because it's time for the CEO to get some gold around her waist. You wish. Let's go, Camille. Wow, huge pick your poison matches next week. Charlotte will meet Tiffany Stratton, and AJ Lee will meet Mercedes Moné. That is huge. 2 huge matches next week. And now it's time for our main event, as Shotzi has the biggest opportunity of her career. Welcome to the ball pit. Gonna get your ass kicked. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring, and it is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, Shotzi! That's why when I saw Dakota Kai and Ivy Nile fight each other, I was like, okay, surely Ivy Nile wins then. Surely that means Ivy's gonna win then. Because, you know, they've been building her up to fight Lyra, only for her to lose. So much for all that build-up.
This is my brutality.
I eat, sleep, bleed, the demons in your dreams. I eat, sleep, bleed.
Look at my eyes and I will lie. Look at my eyes and we were lying.
And her opponent, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Mommy Rhea Ripley. Well, Rhea Ripley put out an open challenge earlier tonight on Twitter because she wants to know who would want to step up. And it was Shotzi, who was more than happy to step up to the plate. Well, hey, Shotzi beat Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam. So it only makes sense for Shotzi to want to have a golden opportunity against Mommy. Insanity, I'm the devil that sees. I put that soul to sleep. I'll leave you 6 feet deep. Brutality.
Look at my eyes and we were lying.
There she is, the WWE Women's Champion. It'll be back-to-back games. Rhea Ripley will be Women's World Champion. Yep, I was fully expecting Liv to be the champion, you know, because, you know, 2014, she was champion all 20... Like, I literally saw a Liv Morgan fan having a whinge on social media that Liv Morgan didn't get her rematch against Rhea Ripley. And I told that fan, I'm like, they clearly said the match on Netflix was going to be the end of their rivalry. And also, rematch clauses are no longer a thing. So of course Liv's not going to get a rematch. Typical Liv fans always having a friggin' whinge about typical Liv fans having a whinge. Why lie to your audience? But if Liv and Rhea had a rematch, then that means Triple H would lie to his audience by saying the debut on Netflix was going to be the end of their rivalry. Doing a rematch clearly shows you were lying to your audience. So I guess those Liv Morgan fans would rather Triple H lie to their audience just to give Liv a precious rematch that she will obviously lose. They would have had a win. They would have had a whinge anyway, because Liv would have lost.
Mommy.
Rhea Ripley taking on Shotzi. This is the first time these two have ever faced each other. And that's the thing with Rhea Ripley. She's proven herself to be quite the fighting champion. She's proven herself to be a fighting champion. She's taking on all different kinds of challenges. She's taken on all different kinds of challenges for her championship. But let's not forget, Tiffany Stratton has also claimed that she wants another chance at Rhea Ripley. And she believes she knows she can beat Rhea Ripley, and she's using that Candice LeRae cashing in was the only reason she didn't beat Rhea at Bad Blood. I mean, to be fair, that is a fair argument to make. And a kick out as Shotzi is now in control of the Women's Champion. Huh? Come on, Mommy! Shotzi now in control of the WWE Women's Champion. And now Shotzi heading up to the top rope. Oh! And for a big elbow drop. But Rhea able to avoid. I think she took a little too long there. I think Shotzi took too much time pandering to the audience. You'd never give Rhea Ripley any time to recover. I agree with that statement. You should never give Rhea Ripley any chances to recover. Frog splash by Rhea! And Rhea off the top rope with a beautiful frog splash. Cover on Shotzi. And Shotzi manages to hold on. And Rhea was looking for the riptide, but Shotzi able to counter out of it. and delivers a knee strike. And now Shotzi has Ripley and takes her down. And now Shotzi looking to put Rhea Ripley away here. Ball pit! And there's the ball pit! Shotzi with the ball pit to Ripley to become the women's champion! And a kick out! Ah! And Shotzi cannot believe it. Rhea Ripley kicked out of the ball pit. And, oh, big kick. And a big kick by Ripley. And now Ripley. Oh, as the Prism Trap. The Prism Trap on Shotzi. The Prism Trap on Shotzi. And Shotzi immediately taps out. Rhea Ripley defeats Shotzi with the Riptide. With the Prism Trap, excuse me.
Look at my eyes in a river lie.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley continues her reign as WWE Women's Champion. A valiant fight by Shotzi, but in the end, Rhea Ripley once again proving she is still on top. The Prism Trap locked in, and Shotzi taps out. Rhea Ripley is still WWE Women's Champion. Thank you all for joining us, and good night from Green Bay, Wisconsin.